Cilliers Brink, who has been at the helm of Tshwane for 18 months, was removed last Thursday after 120 councillors voted for his ousting. 87 councillors voted against the motion, while only one person abstained from voting. Brink's removal has raised speculation on the impact this will have on the government of national unity. However, an expert says Brink's ousting is unlikely to impact the GNU.
That is so. It doesn't. I think what we have heard, for example, is that she gave acknowledgement to the ANC's national leadership in the form of Malusi Kikau, Fikile Mbalula, as well as David Makura, who was involved in these negotiations, as well as the fact that John Steenhuisen, the DA leader, is going to have a serious discussion with President Ramaphosa about it. So it's clear that those communications lines are open. The problem is more at provincial level, and therefore that they want to use that understanding at national level amongst them in order to see that they can rescue the situations at the lower levels.
DA Tshwane caucus spokesperson Gwena Moloto says there have been engagements between the DA and ANC at a national level on the impact of Brink's removal. Moloto has put the blame at the feet of ANC Chairperson Gauteng, Panyaza Lesufi, whom he has described as anti-GNU.
Because I believe that it's clear that there are two factions inside the ANC, one that is pro-GNU and one that's anti-GNU. And Lesufi's faction is very clearly anti-GNU. And it would seem, based off the events over the past few months, especially inside Gauteng, that the anti-GNU faction inside the ANC is winning, and we need the national leaders of the ANC to start taking control of the organization. Otherwise, the GNU is doomed to fail, which would be disastrous for South Africa.
Meanwhile, the ANC in Tshwane has defended its decision to remove Brink as mayor. ANC Regional Secretary George Machila says the GNU arrangement does not apply at the local government level.
It's well and fine when he's able to highlight the working relationship at national level, but at local level, that relationship was not there. And the DA was comfortable working with whoever that they were not working with at national level. So that in itself, it's a statement that contradicts itself. And remember, the ANC is not DA. The relationship at national level is born out of a need, because we went to the elections in 2024 and we lost because we got 40 point something. Then as a result of that, there was a need that there be a consideration or a formulation of government of national unity.
While the DA in Tshwane is adamant that it will field Brink again when a new mayor is elected in council, Kotzé believes that he is unlikely to be reinstated. He further adds that the ANC will first have to discuss the matter at its NEC meeting taking place next month.
And for the ANC to internally to reach that agreement, I think is unlikely. There's going to be a NEC meeting of the ANC early in October, and many of these issues apparently will be on that agenda. So I think it's only once that meeting has happened that one will possibly see some changes, and not necessarily before then.
The Tshwane Council is expected to vote for a new mayor in less than 2 weeks. Natasha Piri, SABC News, Johannesburg.